One love to all of you beautiful deep divers of planet Earth. Let me send you some good ass energy. Take that, take that, take that. Another beautiful day in the heart of nature, deep divers. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you are just saying thank you to the universe for another beautiful day. Now, let's talk about ancient signs and symbols. This will blow your mind, deep divers, because we see them all around us. Like, this beautiful attire is full of sacred geometry. And the ancients knew that it's all energy. And they used signs and symbols to communicate with each other. You see, you've heard the expression, a picture is worth 1,000 words. That rings very true. Facial expressions are worth 1,000,000 words, though. Like when I smile at you, you can't put that into words, deep divers. There are 1,000,000 words to describe that. Yes. Breathe with me, deep divers. One more time. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration, diving deep into ancient signs and symbols and how we can actually use signs and symbols to help us become our greatest versions. The world is inverted. This will blow your mind. You see, when we look at ancient signs and symbols, for example, the swastika, many people associate it with Adolf Hitler, the Second World War, as a very negative symbol, but it is thousands of years old, and it goes back to the Indus Valley. It's a Hindu symbol. Swastika in the Sanskrit actually means good fortune. So what we are seeing is how a very positive symbol, the swastika, was turned into something bad. So when you remind yourself the world is inverted, the truth has become inverted, they reversed everything. And when you live in reverse, L-I-V-E, it becomes evil, E-V-I-L. Slow motion this side. They turned the truth into a lie and a lie into a truth. And this is why when you learn how to decode ancient signs and symbols, you can empower yourself, you can free yourself, you can go to the next level. Let me tell you this. Back in the day, I would do these signs, I would do these symbols, and some people would think, oh my gosh, Ralph, are you part of the Illuminati? Like I would do this sometimes, or this, and we're going to get into all of these signs and symbols because once again, everything has been reversed. Even words, a lot of the words you use, you don't even realize words are spells. Illuminati means the illuminated ones. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? That's all it means. So I told you, you got to stop living in fear and start living in love. When you choose love over fear, you aren't afraid of any symbol because nothing has power over you unless you give it power. You see, first and foremost, let me tell you this. Everything is about intention. And what I practice and what I teach is that you can create your own hand gestures, your own symbols, and put in the intention for the outcome. So this is a new hand symbol, right? We can just play around with our fingers and then have an intention, and then we will have our outcome we desire. But it goes deeper than that, because what we are talking about are mudras, okay? This is where you create a link between two energy paths, okay? So in the Indus Valley, thousands of years ago, they had these mudras, these hand symbols, these hand signs, and you see it all around, even the Buddha doing it like this, okay? Now, in modern day pop culture, they have taken these mudras and many people associate it with something very negative, right? Sometimes you see Beyonce doing this, or Jay-Z doing that, or Eminem doing this, or Justin Bieber doing that. And this symbol is actually a Jian mudra, and it's extremely powerful. It actually is, Jian in the Sanskrit means knowledge, wisdom. So this is why thousands of years ago, when the sages, the yogis would do this in a state of meditation, it would actually help them concentrate. It would actually help them become more aware and help them step into a greater reality of who they really are. So we do this to improve our concentration. We do this to improve our mental clarity. So remind yourself, they have reversed everything, the inorganic ones. They turned everything good, bad, because the world is inverted. And this is why when you empower yourself, when you have the knowledge, you no longer have the fear. And this is why a lot of people who are not knowledgeable about hand gestures, they say everything Illuminati. They don't even know what they're talking about. I told you. Everything is dualistic in this universe, in this world, right? In this 3D matrix, everything is dualistic. So, for example, fire can destroy a house. It can burn down a house. At the same time, fire can warm your entire body. Slow motion this side. So in other words, it's how you use the fire. Just like it's the intention behind the mudra. Always take that into consideration, okay? Now, this Travis Scott, I did the whole live stream. It went viral. But there is something I forgot to talk about, deep divers. There is something I didn't mention, and it's got everything to do with the symbolism of that entire show, which ended in a tragedy. 8 people lost their lives. So when you look at the stage show design, first of all, it said, "See you on the other side." Okay? Once again, words are spells. And also, the Travis Scott face, like this, and the children are going through his mouth, the souls are entering his mouth. It's a ritual. And it goes back thousands of years to the Canaanite god Moloch. Moloch, a Canaanite deity, which was involved in child sacrifice. And that's where Travis Scott got inspired from, or his team got inspired from. So you also have the god Baal, right, which deals with child sacrifice. So a lot of what you see in pop culture is going back thousands of years. But also, I told you, everything is a ritual. Even me making this video, even you getting up every single day, brushing your teeth. Did you brush your teeth? That's a ritual. A ritual is anything you do in a pattern consistently. So we are all performing rituals every single day. The question is, are these rituals serving us? Now, MC, shout out to KRS-One, MC, shout out to Rakim the God, MC. The early forms of hip hop, you had the MC. And an MC is different from a rapper. An MC is spitting that fire, the knowledge, right? So let's take someone like Rakim, an MC. When he's on stage, he's performing a ritual. He's a master of ceremony, because that's what rituals are. They're ceremonies. So they can say, put your hands up in the air, wave them like you don't care. And then the crowd participates, right? So masters of ceremonies this symbolism, we can inspire people or we can mislead people. And this is why they said in the beginning was the word. Words are powerful. We can uplift, we can mislead, we can destroy. So I was like, oh my gosh, that Travis Scott mouth goes back to Moloch and is spoken about all throughout the Bible in Leviticus. And I'm not religious, I'm spiritual, because religion is for people who are afraid to go to hell. Spirituality is for people who've already been there, like the cat down the road. So ancient signs and symbols that can actually help us become our greatest version. This will blow your mind, deep divers, because when we do this, I used to do this in some thumbnails and people are like, oh my gosh, is that Satanism, Ralph? First and foremost, I told you a story of the devil sitting on the bench in hell. Someone goes up to the devil and says, why are you crying? And the devil replies, because everybody's blaming me for their problems. You see, in the ancient mystery schools of Kemet or Egypt, they taught that heaven and hell are archetypes of who we are. We both have an angel and a demon inside of us. So great sages knew that what we call the devil is actually a part of who we are. What we call angels are actually a part of who we are. Our higher nature, we're now fusing with the God energy, the goddess energy, ladies, of who we are. Our lower nature, we're now fusing with the demonic side of who we are. So ignorance is bliss. What you've been told, everything has been inverted. No, ignorance is death. Wisdom is bliss. So this, you may sometimes see the Baphomet doing this, right? But this, once again, wait a minute, it's a prana mudra. And thousands of years ago, in the beautiful Indus Valley, they would do this, the great yogis. And once again, when you perform mudras, you are connecting two energy pathways. You are creating new circuits of energy. And this prana mudra was all about improving vision, your foresight, clarity, also improving circulation when you do this with meditation. So once again, this is a prana mudra, and you see yogis all around the world doing this, right? So just remind yourself, all of those signs and symbols you might be afraid of in mainstream culture, they are thousands of years old, and they were created to help human beings evolve and grow and learn more about themselves, okay? Now, what about this one? Oh my gosh, sometimes you see a lot of these celebrities. Drake does this a lot, right? Some other celebrities do this a lot. And for a lot of people, this is a very negative symbol. Once again, anything can be good or bad for you. Anything can be good or bad for you depending on your intention. So when Drake does this, I don't know what he means. It could be devil worshipping. But once again, they have reversed everything, because this is an apanya mudra. This is an apanya mudra. Before Drake was doing this, they were doing this thousands of years ago in the Indus Valley, okay? And this mudra deals with digestion, detox, eliminating waste materials, substances from your body, cleaning the blood, purifying yourself. They would do this. So we have to really unlearn to relearn everything, to say, actually, this is not a negative symbol. This is an apanya mudra. If you have the knowledge, it deals with digestion. 7-day vegan challenge. A lot of people are eating junk. And we got to eat to live every single day. I wake up with a whole bunch of grapes in my mouth, and a whole papaya in my mouth, and a whole mango in my mouth. I'm getting hungry, deep divers, right? Now, Eminem did this, right? And a lot of people are saying, oh my gosh, it's devil worship. But once again, I told you, when a lot of these celebrities win awards, and we are the real stars, we are the true celebrities, by the way, okay? But when they win awards, they say, hey, I want to thank God. Huh? But your music is totally not spiritual or anything. But it's because they are serving a different God, the Lord of the underworld, the Lord of the lower nature. And this is why a lot of these mainstream celebrities perform these rituals, and it's all about harvesting energy. And once again, Travis Scott with the open mouth, just like Moloch, child sacrifice. Unfortunately, children lost their lives that day, but this was all part of the ritual. So everything is connected. Now let's talk about the one eye symbolism, okay? The one eye, the one eye, the all-seeing eye on the dollar bill, the one eye like this. Justin Bieber does that, Ariana Grande, all of these celebrities do that. And sometimes we think, oh my gosh, they must be involved in a secret society. Once again, these people have no power. This is just something which they ran with to say, hey, people are going to be talking about me. It leaves this kind of air of mystery. But actually, the one eye symbolism, I'm a photographer. You can use it for an artistic effect, but it goes back thousands of years. Ancient Egypt, ancient Kemet, the Eye of Horus, which is actually a symbol of prosperity, protection, royalty. Also the Eye of Ra, okay? Very powerful, positive symbol. Also, it's an ancient Middle Eastern symbol, the Eye of Fatima, which sometimes is called the evil eye. You use that eye to ward off evil spirits, and it's used for protection. It's used for protection. So it's a very positive symbol. But once again, they reversed everything. So sometimes if you see someone doing this, you think, oh my gosh, that's evil. Once again, evil, good, this is an illusion. We're talking about energy, which is neutral. It changes when we set an intention on the energy. Slow motion this side. You see, in the mystery schools, if you take a battery, negative, positive, but it's the one force. Slow motion this side. So it's how you use the energy. And like I said in the live stream, you can use something that's very negative and you can make it good. Fire, which can destroy something, fire, which can destroy a whole entire building, you can use it to warm up the cat down the road because it's freezing right now. No, it's not, because it's pretty hot here, deep divers, right? Water can drown someone, but water can keep you hydrated. Water is the gift of life, but water can destroy you in 1 second. So there are two natures to everything. And the alchemists of old, they knew how to use the elements to work in their favor. And that leads me to the pentagram, okay? The 5-pointed star. And there are 3-pointed stars, which Mercedes-Benz logo is, right? That's the Trinity. That's the Trinity symbol. Man, woman, and child. Very powerful symbol. The 5-pointed star, the pentagram, you can see this symbol in nature because, once again, human beings didn't invent these symbols or these signs. They are embedded into the fabric of Mother Nature, Earth, the universe itself, okay? So, slice open an apple, 7-day vegan challenge, and you are going to see a pentagram. Slow motion this side. Right? And the pentagram represents the 5 elements. We're talking about air, water, wind, air, water, fire, earth, ether. They correlate to the 5 elements. The pentagrams correlate to the 5 elements, which we are made up of, okay? So it's a very positive symbol. And you see it all throughout ancient Egypt, them holding the pentagram, which is also a hemp leaf. Okay? Do you smoke pot? I have no idea if you do. Very positive symbol. Now, once again, they reversed everything. So Anton LaVey, like Satanism or whatever, right? They They inverted that symbol, and now you have the inverted pentagram. So this is why I told you, if you look at the Travis Scott show, the cross in the stage show is inverted. It's an upside down cross facing the audience, meaning you're going to hell. It was all symbolic. And an inverted pentagram is all about you being in your lower nature as opposed to your higher nature. So I told you how you have to become aware of signs and symbols is to say, actually, is the intention behind this sign and symbol helping me evolve to my higher nature? Is this moving me to love, or is it moving me to fear? Is it activating my angel energy, moving me on angel time, or is it keeping me on demon time? Now, this is also 666. Oh my gosh, that's evil. But once again, if you don't have the knowledge, you'll always be in ignorance. You'll be in the dark, right? So check this out. This Gyan mudra, which means knowledge, has the 3, the 6, the 9. That's why Nikola Tesla said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, study the numbers 3, 6, 9. 3 is a magic number. Let me tell you this. Your DNA consists of the 666 because you are made up of carbon. You are carbon. If you're a human being, you are made up of carbon, right? What is carbon? The molecular structure. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. Slow motion this side. It is the number of man. It is your number. So they turned everything good, bad. And this is why the people who have the knowledge control the world. The people who believe everything is someone is coming to get them. I should be afraid. These are the people who get controlled. So once again, there are no negative symbols or signs. This is sacred geometry. This is sacred geometry. Spiraling galaxies. Fibonacci sequence is everywhere in nature. The golden mean, golden ratio. So when you remind yourself that you got to stop being afraid of these signs and symbols because your ancestors used them to empower themselves. Yes, in mainstream pop culture, a lot of these celebrities, they use it. And maybe they don't have the best intention behind them. But at the same time, you can create your own signs and symbols to empower yourself and set your intention. And once again, learn about these ancient mudras. No, Beyonce knows did not invent this. Beyonce did not invent this. This is a Gyan mudra, a Hindu symbol, thousands of years old. And it means knowledge. And therefore, you have to wake up to your true knowledge. And even in this global pandemic, you have the symbol of a mask, a face mask, right? And it's because you don't want to spread anything, right? So people are wearing masks, not realizing this is a symbol which has been used for thousands of years to silence someone. And that's why you have to become aware of what a mask is symbolically. Also, a mask is a persona. And that's why when I saw someone wearing a face mask the other day, I'm like, who the hell are you? They took it off. I'm like, oh, it's you. It's the greatest disguise when you wear a mask. You conceal things. You conceal the truth. And everything happening right now is the greatest concealment of the truth, of what's really going on. They want to hide the truth. And therefore, you got to take off your mask so you can see the truth. I like that. And then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? There. Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to all of you. And if you've got a question, deep divers, add me on Instagram, okay? Shout out to all of you who have been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts. at ralphsmart.com/close and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, go and buy some, okay? Add me on Instagram, Deep Divers, for more daily inspiration at Ralph Smart, at official Ralph Smart, and Facebook at Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Snapchat at It's That Good Ass Prana, baby. Check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more powerful, life-changing information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. They tried to bury us, deep divers. They forgot we were seeds. Right now, it's time to wake up, to remind yourself. Sacred geometry is the oldest language in the universe. It is in the universe. Fibonacci sequence is in nature, in flowers, in trees, in leaves. And all of our ancient signs and symbols came from Mother Nature itself. So don't be afraid of signs and symbols. Use them to empower your life. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You! See sound, deep divers? Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I'm alive. You want me to go live on this topic? Say, go live, Ralph. Peace. See, they might turn this into something negative, right? Peace.